Don't fuck around. The police will ram you. They will fuck you up. Shoot first, ask questions later.
That's not emotional. That's a man.
I want to say I'm pro-life.
Your testosterone?
That's a man.
I want to say
That's a man. Easy.
Illogical and emotional.
What?
I don't like clowns.
What happened? Walmart shopper stunned to discover elaborate new anti-theft measure on meats. It's come to this. Oh, did they fucking... Wait, what did they do? Oh, they put like this locking mechanism on it. What the fuck? I've never seen anything like that before. We'll absolutely take a head-to-head IQ test against President Trump and said Elon Musk is in it.
I'll know who the weakest link is.
Occupants of a sod house in Drenthe, Netherlands, photographed standing outside. Gang tattoos aren't given. They're earned.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Roaches only start running when you turn the lights on. As long as the lights are out, they gonna be comfortable eating your cereal. Y'all ain't saying nothing, climbing in your cupboard. But when you turn the light on, all of the roaches gotta start moving. I came to give a warning. Elon Musk, the light is getting ready to come on. Donald Trump, the light is getting ready to come on. J.D. Vance, the light is getting ready to come on. MAGA, the light is getting ready to come on. Welcome, because the roaches will check in, but they won't check out. The lights are coming on.
Really, we need to seriously consider making asylums great again. And in case you thought this was an isolated incident, this preacher is notorious for bile-filled race-baiting rants.
I feel bad for them in the White House who are in there tap dancing for massa, wearing bow ties, shinning and grinding, laughing like nothing is funny. I ain't afraid of the spooks that sat at the door.
See, this is why I don't like religion a lot. It's because of these people.
These runaway slaves hiding in the White House.
Talking about race-obsessed
These
simpletons,
runaway
let's hear from singer John Legend.
Dude.
First he says he wants...
And they say white people are racist. Yeah, truthfully, what the fuck?
Trump to be the comforter-in-chief, like the leader of the free world is supposed to be some sort of therapist for lefties losing it. And then he goes into a demented diatribe about white supremacy.
Be a comforter in chief, you know?
Why do you think that he's latched on to diversity so much?
Oh, he's a bigot, so. It's a belief that there's
Oh,
a
it's this
hierarchy
guy.
of
Yeah, I remember this
racial
guy. Yeah, John
groups,
Legend.
And that his group is superior, genetically
Yeah, John
superior. He
Legend has
believes that.
always said some fucking
Whenever he
weird
talks
shit.
about competence and qualifications, any white man will do for him. Look at the last guy who was Secretary of Defense. He was a 4-star general, supremely qualified black man. And then see who he puts in after him. That's the level of bigotry that he has. Any white man is better than that.
What a contemptible liar he is. You want to know why America is divided? It's clowns like him.
What they're trying to
yeah.
do is divide us.
Over 400 people now have been arrested.
Oh,
100 have been charged. Some in relation to online activity, and a number of them are all.
Wait. Are you getting Muslim hate? And you're getting 4-guyed by your by your own cabinet members?
Some in relation to online activity, and a number of them are already in court.
If you think you're not getting enough energy, you must look what is your food, what is your body need. Your body, you are putting energy in an office, in a working place.
Ah, it's a dumping ground. Nice.
Populate this filth infested shithole. In the rectum of the third world.
2:30 in the morning. Can I ask why for a second time tonight you are disturbing me and my son in my home?
Yeah, because there's I've been made aware there's videos that have been posted onto social media, including those that were made this morning.
This morning? What made this morning?
And of my officers that have been round this evening.
Right, and?
So I'm here to kindly ask that you remove said videos from social media.
No, I don't think I've broke the law, so I don't think I will.
And also, I want to advise you that you might well be committing offences under the Malicious Communications Act.
This country is doomed.
Gotta love the UK. You liked some videos on social media.
And abuse women.
Can you please delete them?
Abuse women.
Huh?
Excuse me, I'm angry.
Excuse
I'm
me?
angry and I'm loud. That's not emotional. That's called being persistent and passionate. And all the football coaches who yell at their little boys and say that's not emotional. That's a man.
I want to say
Your testosterone is what makes you illogical and emotional.
You either have to be a liar or stupid.
Y'all white people ain't fucking pissed enough for me. Y'all ain't mad enough for me. They are sending people to the camps now. If you've ever asked yourself what you would have done, now's the fucking time. Now's the fucking time. Do you hear me? Do you
Holy
hear
fuck,
me?
she's crashing out.
To the people,
She sounds like
I'm sure you
Hassan.
see this online every single day, who say you don't deserve to be here because
And
you're not a real
iDubbbz.
journalist. What's your response to them?
Well, I'm pretty sure the group of people in there spent, 4 years covering for someone who was essentially dead,
Winters.
and that's being charitable in my description of him, a president by the name of Joe Biden. So to all those people who are apoplectic over having new media voices, you guys failed, and that's why we're here.
You failed.
To me, that
Damn.
is why Kilmar
You fucking
Abrego
call him
Garcia's
CNN
specific
out.
case,
Fucking
the
Christ.
case of the gentleman who's a makeup artist out of California who was also sent to that prison. That is why the 75% of the folks who have been sent, the men who have been sent there that don't have criminal records, that is why this is so important. Because if they could do it to them, if they could snatch students off the street without any pushback or recourse, they will do
What
it
the
to
fuck
any
are
of us.
these
To be
people
very
talking
clear,
about?
it's going to be the people of color and vulnerable communities that are next in line.
I think that's right, and that's certainly part of why the African American community is so strongly behind the supporting Kilmar.
Yeah, we're like, we are not for this.
Yeah, because as you just said, if they're going to whisk them away, what are they going to do with us?
Seriously, be serious. They also studied the way gay and straight people talk.
Hi, nice to meet you. I ride a skateboard.
Sounds straight to me.
And is straight. Hey there, I ride a scooter.
Gay.
Oh shit. Apparently, if you ride a scooter, you are now gay. Holy shit. No way. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay.
Seriously. Studied the way gay and straight people talk.
Hi, nice to meet you. I ride a skateboard.
Sounds straight to me.
Sounds straight to me. You crazy dumb bitch. Holy shit. Sounds straight to me.
And is straight. Hey there, I ride a scooter.
Gay.
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 Gay. I ride a scooter. Gay.
Scooter.
Gay.
Dude. Ah. Oh shit. Oh, that's fucked up. Hey there, I ride a scooter. Gay. Oh my god, that's a new one. That's Jesus fuck. Uh oh. Oh, that's why. Okay. I ride a scooter.
Katie.
Meanwhile, a New Mexico judge resigned last month after a suspected TDA gang member was arrested
I don't know why
at
that
his
was so
home.
funny.
The man was allegedly living on property linked to the judge's family. Griff Jenkins picks up that story live in Washington. Griff, I feel like I could have watched this on Netflix.
Yeah, and Dana, this story just leaves you wondering, what did this judge know or not know, and when did he know it? Look, this all began in late February. Homeland Security investigation agents raided Judge Joel Cano's New Mexico property and arrested alleged Tren de Aragua gang member Christian Ortega Lopez for being illegally in the country and in possession of a firearm. Days later, Judge Cano resigned without explanation. Now, according to court documents,
Yeah, this guy got
Ortega Lopez had
the
been
judge,
doing odd
or
jobs
well,
for Cano's wife before being
yeah,
offered
he
lodging
got
in the couple's
yesterday. I think it
casita
was.
on the back of the property following his eviction from an El Paso apartment. And in the documents, it says, quote, the defendant was introduced to Nancy Cano's daughter, April Cano, who possessed a large number of firearms. The defendant advised that April Cano allowed him to hold and sometimes shoot various firearms. They also allege Ortega Lopez admitted he knew it was illegal for him to possess firearms. He associated with other TDA gang members and had tattoos associated with TDA and worried about telling
Real
the judge's wife
hasta la
about a specific
muerta.
AK-47 tattoo, a known TDA identifier. Now, shortly after the judge's resignation, Dana, the State Judicial Standards Commission petitioned the New Mexico Supreme Court to suspend him for harboring a TDA gang member. The High Court, in turn, barred Cano for life from holding or running for any judicial office. However, no indication Cano is under investigation now. And authorities also say Ortega Lopez illegally entered the country in Eagle Pass, Texas in December of 2023 and was released with a notice to appear. Dana?
Surprise!
He got slapped.
Dude, no one's surprised.
He's getting the book thrown at him. Guess which one messed
Who
up?
who ate the toy? Bella ate the toy. Did Bella eat the toy? Who did this? Who did this? Who?
Who?
Who did it? Mariah, Shania.
Who did this?
Who?
Which one of you dogs ate a whole quiche? It was her, wasn't
Oh,
it?
you fucking.
This.
Oh shit!
This one's
Who did it?
But I have a suspicion.
Shit, what the fuck?
Food. Who got into that? Who got into the dog food?
Oh, just in the face. Dogs making a funny face when they know they got caught. Anyways, there was the palate cleanser. What do we got here? Decoy voice. Climate change enthusiasts, as usual, still going at it. Stop oil guys
activist group,
who
Extinction
ruin
Rebellion,
paintings
known
and
for their activism of interrupting
was
golf
trying to
matches,
fuck up Taylor Swift's
and whatever the heck this is,
jet.
has strangely set their eyes on the electric car company Tesla.
Yeah, these people went after Tesla recently for some reason. It doesn't make any sense.
Hands behind your back.
And got him. Hands behind your back. Gotcha, bitch.
Now Now, this group also tagged inside the Trump Tower.
Why would you do that?
USA
That's so stupid.
Over Trump's 45th presidency sign.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
Don't touch him? What do you mean? He vandalized the fucking...
As their statement actually equally blames both political parties for
he's getting fucking to the... He's going to the cops.
But maybe they didn't get the memo, as their organization isn't even about the climate. And we'll get more into that in a moment. I just have a hard time labeling these guys useful idiots, because when your activism isn't about accomplishing anything other than being arrested,
well, I mean, they're
you're
just
an
destroying
idiot,
property.
as either they're attacking
and
electric
getting
vehicles to
arrested.
save the environment, or they believe in EVs, just not Tesla, because they think it's fascist, but do nothing about Rivian, who's owned by Volkswagen, that was actually founded by Hitler's party. So hopefully while they're in jail, they'll figure it all out.
I mean, these people are
and
just
maybe
idiots.
lay low
Right? I
for
mean,
a
well,
bit.
not idiots.
That's why it's
I mean,
great
they're
we have
paid
a
off
sponsor
to
for
be
today's
retarded.
Video, Delete
right?
Me. Now, you've known me for a while, but know very little about me. So you know I'm someone that enjoys his privacy.
You be
But
quiet.
that's becoming increasingly more difficult with
No
what's
one
called
cares
data
about
brokers,
you.
where they collect huge amounts of information that identifies individuals, like social security numbers.
No one
addresses,
cares
addresses,
about
birthdays,
you.
and basically everything about
Okay.
you, just so they can package it and sell it online.
Well,
Now,
I
my real
mean,
name is like Korean John Doe, where plenty of people
it's
pop up
not
before
true.
me. But
I
what was
mean, there's
terrifying
people
was
that
Googling my
watch you,
old phone number.
obviously.
It gave you my birth date, my employers, every address I've lived at in the past decade, including my parents' addresses. So it was great to have Delete Me, as they went through and helped remove data from hundreds of these data broker websites. Now, in full transparency, they did do a great job, but search engines were still referencing the websites that no longer existed, but it was easy for me to go directly to them to have my data removed. And this is a real story. But while talking about this, a good friend told me she was being stalked by an ex-boyfriend, and she actually used Delete Me a long time ago to help get her information taken off those same websites. So now's the perfect time to try it, as you can get 20% off Delete Me plans when you go to joindeleteme.com/decoy20 and use promo code decoy20 at checkout. That's joindeleteme.com/decoy20. And back to why Extinction Rebellion would go from building whatever this is
Wait,
to block the street.
what? I'm sorry. What the fuck is this? What were they trying? What is this?
They're joining the other
What?
climate activists in protesting
How
Tesla.
did- Oh no, a French-Canadian fuckface.
Well, back in 2019, they admitted their organization isn't about the climate. They know they can't fix the weather and believe food will stop growing. They can't fix it about the climate.
Extinction Rebellion isn't about the climate. Oh, there you go. Rebel for life. This is their fucking dumb movement. See what I mean about fucking dumbass idiots? It's like that one person, Anna Valen, whatever, her, the one that was doing the fucking weird articles. Yeah, that dumb bitch doing the same fucking dumb shit.
They know they can't fix the weather
Not gonna,
and believe food will
not
stop
gonna do
growing
a
around the
fuck all
world,
thing,
as this
but
is a
still
symptom
talks
of
the
a
loads
toxic
of shit for
system.
some reason.
Giving this whole block of long-winded text about the delusions of whiteness, the patriarchy, and how heterosexuality is normal, stating they must dispel those delusions.
Yeah, no,
Imagine
these people
everybody's
got
telling
fucking
you
sticks
the
up their
world is
asses.
getting warmer, and it may very well be. But then also imagine someone said, the only way to avoid climate catastrophe is to stop believing that straight people are normal. I don't care.
Yeah. If you want to fix climate change, you should just noose yourself, right? Because that'll help the earth and the you give nutrients to the earth with your blood and your shit.
Care how you feel about that subject, but you gotta admit that these are two separate subjects. Well, maybe this is like when an email scammer tells you they're a Nigerian
people are fucking
prince.
stupid.
It's not because they don't have a better trick.
If I saw one of those people in front of me, I'd just sit as an arrest.
So now you're just left with
There's
useless
no point in
idiots like
fucking
this.
dealing with it. What was it? So random. That's so fucking so
I just threw a
stupid.
pie into the face of a Tesla robot. Because these ridiculous, shiny gimmicks will not distract from the
It's like he didn't even know what to do when he.
that Tesla is destroying our livelihoods. All of this agitation and lust for power we will encounter with a peaceful democratic revolution.
What do you mean? You just tried to basically destroy property. And you're all like, this is a peaceful, democratic revolution? That's really hard to say when you're the aggressor here. And you decided to throw an object at something. That could have damaged, you see where I'm going with this, It doesn't look good.
It amazes me how the left just decided that vandalism and assault
Yeah.
can be part of their peaceful revolution.
Yeah.
Simultaneously
Jesus.
ignoring how democracy decided to put Trump in office.
Yes, apparently
who then-
democracy is about assaulting your fellow man now. If your fellow man is going against your political views, you assault them. That's what you do. That's what the Democrats want you to do. You assault them.
appointed Elon into his
Fuck.
cabinet as promised in his campaign. And I say assault because these Tesla Optimus bots are getting more lifelike by the day. And with this large assembly line building them, barring any resource shortages, we'll have thousands by year end. And asking Elon's AI if the Tesla vandals should be scared for the future, their one-word answer is yes. Now, I'm not necessarily saying we're in for iRobot-type attacks in the future, but combine ChatGPT saying stop being nice to AI and the other attacks on Tesla robots.
Of Nazi robots and swastikas.
Yeah,
what
this
the rest
is
of us
random.
need. Shut down.
Well, I mean, the issue is people are wasting, right, money on dumb prompts. Sometimes they're not. They're like they're like trying to start a weird conversation with the AI, and it's just like, dude, just ask the AI the question. Stop trying to be like a weird fucking human being.
Down the fascists.
The government is failing to protect our democracy from the fossil fuel companies.
But
Now,
the
she's
fossil
gonna ramble
fuel
on for a long
companies.
time, as apparently these two are in their 70s and 60s, both retired, proudly getting arrested on behalf of Just Stop Oil. And how interesting is it that this is the third climate change
I mean,
group
this is
that
in
simultaneously
London,
turned
okay,
on
not our
Tesla
problem.
the moment Elon got
Or,
political,
UK
where
land.
somehow Stop Oil became about so-called fascism, using these old people arrests as advertisement once again for their crowdfunding website, where they actually raised the equivalency of $82,000. As 8
Wow.
months ago, I called them out for the same exact tactic of sending some idiot out in the street to get arrested on camera, then crowdfunding for their defense. Where apparently there's been over 1,000 arrests, with their people facing decades of imprisonment, and after
Yeah.
accomplishing nothing, they're finally
Yeah,
calling
they're
it quits.
accomplishing.
As eventually you're
Yeah,
gonna
these
run
people
out of
have
idiots
done
willing
this
to go to prison
year
to
after year, and
rule
they
the earth. But luckily for the left,
done
they're
nothing.
already pivoting from fighting climate change to
It was
fighting
the same with Greta
oligarchy. As in
Thunberg.
America,
With her dumb
AOC's
climate change
platform
bullshit,
used to
she
be
didn't
about
change
green
anything.
initiatives and electric vehicles.
To make sure that we expand our access not only to EV and EV infrastructure, but mass transit.
Oh wow. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's AOC being like, hey, we should do EV. And then she fucking and she's like, oh, we should get rid of Tesla now. Jesus fuck.
From coast to coast chargers to making sure that we have an Amtrak, a resilient Amtrak.
Climate change is different because we have an expiration date.
But now she's joining Bernie Sanders on a nationwide tour to fight the oligarchy, adopting
Oh, this is the
strange new way
oligarchy.
of speaking.
Oh, the oligarchy is coming. Oh yeah, the oligarchy.
But aside from all the so-called supporters being bussed in,
You cannot be
Sanders
bought
and
out by the
AOC right here.
oligarchy.
We got the bus dropping people off here.
they apparently flew in on a private plane, completely forgetting about climate change.
Oh, is that Bernie?
As the term limousine liberal would be
Yeah.
insulting to how rich they've become. But hypocrisy is
Yeah.
basically the Democrats' brand, as one day the senators
Yeah, they were the ones spouting about climate change too, and they go driving on a fucking private jet. You gotta love these people, man. Fucking hypocrites through and through. Rules for thee, but not for me, eh? As usual, as usual. Okay. Alright. We get it. You want to noose yourself. Okay, we get it.
Crying about pollution on Earth Day, completely forgetting he just came back from a useless flight to El Salvador. Now, it's one thing for corrupt politicians to virtue signal while flexing their wealth, but it's next level stupidity to be completely aware of their actions
Yeah, and
still
then
volunteer to
still
be their foot
volunteer.
soldiers.
Yeah, exactly.
I couldn't help but wonder if they
They'll do
understood
the
the
same
true
shit.
extent of their property destruction. This is the Tesla protest
Oh, this lady.
in New York City.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, that lady apparently attacked
Last time I was at a
fucking
protest, it didn't turn out too well.
What happened?
Alec Baldwin.
There was a
got
Trump rally
arrested.
near my school. I was counter-protesting with my friends, and we got arrested.
Okay, cool. That's pretty fun.
Protesting
sure,
against
totally.
Trump.
I can't imagine supporting a group where
Yeah,
getting
sure,
arrested was
totally.
expected.
Some of you may die.
So fuck-
But it's
Some
a
of these people are so
sacrifice
fucking
I am
stupid.
willing to make.
But I think this is like my Neo understanding the Matrix moment, where 2 years ago I covered when the liberal protesters were upset that the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. But
Oh,
some of
yeah.
them were outraged that the Democrats held
Oh yeah, some of these people did not.
both the presidency and Congress, but never actually
got
codified into
fucking
law, only
rammed.
to again fundraise and campaign on fighting for their rights. So when this subset of constituents discovers that Democrats are just grifters, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
because the party is already
Yeah, they didn't
pivoted
even
to
know
their
what
next
they were
movement,
talking about
just
when
like
they
got
were
the votes
brought
for
up
the
with the
Inflation
Russian.
Reduction
It was
Act
fucking-
that was really the
it was
Green New
hilarious.
Deal, and now green environmentalist organizations are turning into Tesla protests. Not because they stopped making climate-friendly vehicles, but because Elon started investigating government spending. You'd think the activists would be smart enough to realize this isn't
Yeah, it
what
was
they
the same
signed up
thing
for,
with the
but just like the
Palestine
Nigerian prince
protest,
scammers,
where one of
recruiting
the
idiots isn't
right
an
one of those
accident.
women's
It's
were
their
all like,
strategy.
"What are we
What if protesting you
here
appreciate my
again
concise,
for?"
lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that
It's
is
just
today's
like, oh,
reality.
Jesus.
Hopefully, I've earned your subscription. Then go check out the video
Okay,
on what
I guess,
happens when these
uh,
protesters actually try to fight.
I guess you didn't do your research that well, huh? Man, I could be a better protester than these people. Holy shit. And I'm not even getting paid. Not even getting paid. Oh my god. Kanye West just came out the closet. Oh yeah. Fuck. Dude, he was saying some weird shit. I don't know what he's doing.
Bro,
This dude is
so the last
he's
few weeks
out
of
of his
Kanye's life
fucking
have been a
mind right
complete and
now.
utter effing train wreck. From him
Yeah.
cosplaying as a Nazi to him now in the last few days admitting to have a disturbing incestuous
Yeah, he was
relationship
like
with his cousin
having
when
some
he was a kid
weird
in a recent
shit
rap
with
song
his
he
fucking
uploaded.
cousin or something. Holy shit, that auto-tune though. Wait, is this the new song he released? Oh my god. It is. It's just dog shit. It is horse shit. It is dog shit. It is fox shit. It's cow shit. Right? Whoever's animal has the whatever animal has the worst shit that smells the worst. Yeah, that's what fucking Kanye's music is now.
And when he says we started reenacting everything we had seen, apparently he actually meant that shit. So yeah, I honestly don't even know what to say about that. This man literally just admitted to giving his cousin head after he saw dirty magazines when he was a kid. And it gets even worse apparently. Jeffree Star, yes, the legendary OG YouTube makeup guy, Mr. Slenderman himself has admitted to having sex with Kanye West. And that being the reason for why Kanye West got a divorce from Kim Kardashian after she found out about this relationship between the two.
Also, the influencer Jeffree Star came out and claimed that
What?
the rumors were true about him and Kanye.
I didn't even
Now,
know
if you
about
don't know, there were rumors years ago that Jeffree
Oh,
Star
I
and
think this is
Kanye
what
were
the
sleeping
gay
together
fish
while
he was living in
fucking
Wyoming,
meme was
and
about?
this caused the divorce between Kanye and Kim Kardashian.
Also, I don't know if you guys remember this famous photo between Kanye West sitting in a car with Kim Kardashian, and she was just crying. Nobody knew why she was bawling so much. Like, we had never seen Kim Kardashian cry in such a candid way when the cameras weren't rolling. Like, she was legitimately in tears. As you can see here was one of the photos. She was really distraught. And this was around the time when they were still together and the divorce wasn't official. And like I said, nobody knew what this argument was really about. But now, given the sudden revelation of what Kanye has now admitted in 2025 and Jeffree Star now coming out many years later and confirming that he slept with Kanye, I'm just gonna assume that around this time Kim Kardashian found out about this gay relationship between Kanye, Jeffree Star, allegedly Virgil Abloh. A lot of people are saying now that Kanye had a thing with Virgil, possibly even Diddy. But I mean, imagine being a wife and finding out that type of information about your husband who you presumed was straight this entire time. But turns out this entire time he was playing for the other side. He was a
what the fuck? He changed teams real quick.
Bro who was trapped in a closet, who's been having an identity crisis for all these years. And now everything is so much more clear. I mean, honestly, if that was really the situation or part of the many reasons for why Kim Kardashian divorced from this man, then I completely understand. Like, holy shit. Like, genuinely, you can see in her face right now, she looks genuinely disgusted, disappointed, and fucking ashamed and embarrassed. Like, oh my god. But yo, then shout out to Impressive, another YouTuber on the platform. Credit to her. She documented a tweet that Azalea Banks came out and posted to her account about Kanye West's sexuality in his past relationships, allegedly.
Azalea Banks claims to have inside tea about the industry, and she alleged this about Kanye. She said Kanye and Virgil were lovers. Elon Def got head from Kanye off that ketamine. Kanye is on one of them Diddy tapes. I believe it. Jay-Z was like, no homo. Trump was like, no homo. Travis was like,
Stop. Oh my god.
like, no homo. Drake was like, no thank you. Amber hit him with the strap. Kim thought she could, but vomited on his back and started crying. Chris yelled, cut!
And man, I'm not gonna lie, some of these allegations, some of these rumors, we've heard over the years. I'm not gonna lie, we've always heard rumors about Kanye liking it up the booty. We've heard the rumors of Kanye liking his groceries being ate, his manhole being fondled. But this entire time, we just thought it was a straight man kink. We didn't think it had anything to do with being gay or homosexual. We just thought it was just one of those, you know, freaky deaky ass fetishes. But allegedly, according to Azalea,
he was at Diddy parties too,
there's more to this story than we initially thought. And honestly, none of these allegations would have much of a leg or much credibility in this current year had Kanye West not come out with that song titled Cousins about him giving head to his cousin. And apparently, that was strange. They're saying that he was only 14 when this happened. I'm hearing other reports as young as 7. But regardless, 7,
Wait,
10,
what?
13,
I'm sorry.
14, bro, this shit is crazy. Not only because I think you're way too young to be participating in those types of activities at those age ranges, but also because it's your fucking cousin. Incest is literally illegal. Law, it's illegal in every single state, regardless of your sexuality, whether you're bi, straight, or homosexual. It is illegal for very specific reasons. It's disgusting. It's reprehensible. It's in the Bible. One of the top sins, I believe, for very good reasons. And now people are saying Kanye West leaving his cousin's house. Kanye West to his cousin.
I can't, but this is going too far.
Some of the stuff that the DJ Kanye West when his cousin comes over. Exclusive photo of Kanye West with his cousin. And a post with Kanye West coming out saying, this song is called Cousin, about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6. And then
yeah, this was the post that everyone was talking about. Oh shit, no.
we acted out what we saw. Oh my god, that is disturbing. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different. What? My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's D till I was 14. And apparently
till I was
14.
Wait,
his cousin was
what?
6. I don't know how
till
old
I was 14.
Honestly, I would take this to my grave. I would never admit this ever in public. Not to my best friend, my cousin, my sister, my brother, my uncle, my like, bro, like, I'm taking this shit to the grave, bro. Like, gun to the back of my head, just kill me now. I'm never admitting it. And you know, as far as the jokes people are making with the videos and the gifs they're posting, I just want to know if the roles were reversed and this was a woman telling her story about how she found magazines with her female cousin or her male cousin, and she started doing all this stuff because she was influenced by magazines she found in her parents' closet. Would you guys be making the same jokes? Listen, I'm not a fan of Kanye's antics. Listen, he's a very disturbed individual. I love his music, but outside of his creative work, I think he's a mentally challenged man, spiritually, physically, mentally.
Look,
like he's highly
there are
disturbed, and
certain
clearly
times
what he's
when you say certain
in his childhood,
jokes, but
the
this
toxic
is
material.
I don't think that's something to joke about. To be honest,
the brain of a child is
Jesus
malleable and is still creating neurons and synapses and absorbing.
These people are not comedians. I'm sorry.
These
people are fucking just musicians and producers.
I mean, why do you think we live in a world where people have so many dangerous ass fetishes, kinks, sexuality?
They're depraved
yes, your sexuality can be influenced by the things you grew up around. It's not only genetic. The science is still up in the air, but yes, it is 100% confirmed now that your sexuality, being gay, bisexual, can be influenced in your childhood if you're exposed to certain things. And I hope nobody's offended by the science. It is what it is. It is also a genetic component for sure. There is a quote-unquote gay gene or bi gene. I'm not discounting that, but we got to understand that a lot of people change their genders or their sexualities because of the trauma they've experienced. This is like proven cases. It's not disputable. It's out there. So in this regard, I'm not going to make fun of Kanye because trauma that kids have experienced that has fucked them up mentally for the rest of their lives, especially with me revealing the things I've seen when I was a kid that I shouldn't have been exposed to. I understand. It's fucked up. And I'm sure a lot of us have been through this type of stuff. And now Kanye is just another victim of the system, another victim of disgusting content that should have never been shown to any child developing in this world. But here's what Jeffree Star has to say about this entire situation.
Allegedly, Jeffree Star has been sleeping with Kanye West, and that's why they're getting a divorce. Goodbye.
Jeffree, however, did come out and deny these rumors multiple times.
But no, Jeffree Star is single, and I've never slept with Kanye.
Someone made rumors about me and Kanye, which is so stupid.
Untrue?
Yeah.
Completely untrue?
Very untrue. But I guess it made sense. I live in Wyoming. I live in Hidden Hills. Okay, we both live in the same area. It's the way it was mapped out, I guess.
Now Jeffree is changing his
true.
tune, and he tweeted this. Okay,
yeah, I did.
The rumors were true.
With the little nasty, freaky tongue emoji, bro. Like,
yeah,
bro,
that's
bro,
this, and it's just like,
Jeffree
what?
lied, bro, to protect Kanye's image, and now you know.
What is
I
that?
guess since
I don't
Kanye's
even
on
know
a
what's
crash out
happening
mission,
anymore.
he literally just made a song talking about his sexuality, or insinuating that he's gay. I mean, I guess Jeffree Star said, "Fuck it." Yes.
Yeah.
They had sex with each other. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts and opinions.
Yeah, I
down below
thought he
about
was
the
just
situation.
making
I
a
don't really care
joke there
about
because
Kanye
he was
West's
just like, oh shit, he
sexuality.
said
That's
that?
just
Okay,
another
I'm just gonna
layer
make a
of the
joke
onion
now.
to unfold about this man's life. He's a very internally conflicted man dealing with various and
Probably
a
because
multitude
he
of
probably
identity
views
issues,
Kanye as
identity
someone he
crises,
wants to be.
internal conflict, cognitive dissonance, and definitely a lot of mental
Oh,
illness,
fuck, man.
likely rooted in his childhood trauma. And it's no mistake that he's one of the best artists in history, one of the best musical artists for R&B, pop, rap in the modern era ever because of everything he's been through. It's no mistake that our best artists, the people who connect with us the most through music and art, are the people who tend to be the most psychologically damaged. But that's just my 2 cents. Let me know yours down below. And yeah, until next time, everybody, stay safe out there.
Yeah, Kanye, P. Diddy, fucking, who else? Okay. I guess those two are the worst as of right now. Jesus. I mean, you obviously have some people who are not as bad, but who do some shady shit like Kim Kardashian and all those other those fucking weird famous corn-esque or wine moms, basically. Yeah, most of them are fucking mothers now, and they're getting banged out by like 20 different guys.